Hello, welcome to the best $800 gaming PC build of the month for June 2023. My name is Corey with newbcomputerbuild.com. Jumping into this build, there's been some updates this month, which are a bit notable, just kind of swaps for newer hardware where needed and things like that. However, the prices have not changed. Performance is a bit, a bit incrementally better than last month, if I'm going to be honest, just by a little bit. However, the rest of it's kind of still about the same. So let's jump into it. And I'm only noting that for those who have been checking out the builds and planning your $800 build. So, updates for June 2023, or who is the $800 gaming PC build for? This build's for you. If you're kind of that, I always consider this one the every person sort of gaming PC, as if you're jumping into it, you can get high setting, play games at high settings at standard HD resolutions. So that's 1080p resolutions. You might be able to dip into 1440p as well. However, this is kind of the everyday person sort of gaming PC build for that reason. Also, it's very accessible at $800, and in fact is a bit under $800 at the moment, so even better. So let's jump into it. So the CPU this month being recommended, this one's been upgraded to the latest gen Intel CPUs. So the last month was the 12100F version of this. So this month we're recommending the Intel Core i3 13100F. So incrementally a little bit better than the 12100F than that was previously included. And you could still consider that CPU if it was cheaper or in stock versus this one. However, I would recommend, if it's available, the i3 13100F for $110.99. This one comes with a cooler, so we're going to include the stock cooler with this one, which has no cost included, which is the Intel Laminar cooler. Motherboard here is the Gigabyte B760M DS3H motherboard, micro ATX board at $119.99 at the moment. The graphics card we have here is the AMD Radeon RX 6700 XT. I have quoted here on the page here at newbcomputerbuild.com that this is a huge upgrade, as this was a huge upgrade last month. So this was the same card being recommended last month, the 6700 XT. But it is a huge upgrade. Like previously, I forget what the card was, but this kind of really bumps this. This really makes the $800 build worth it, in my opinion. And this card comes out to $349.99. Moving on, we have some memory here. The Corsair Vengeance LPX 16GB kit, 8GB sticks of DDR4 3600 MHz memory at $49.99. Storage we have is the Crucial P3 1TB NVMe SSD for $45.80. Then the power supply to kind of power all of this is the Apevia 600 watt Prestige power supply at $51.99. Then the case to kind of house all the hardware, put it all together, and keep your PC nice and cool, is the Zelman S2 mid-tower case at $54.99. This build, like I said, comes in under $800 at $784 at the start of June 2023. So like I said, not too much has changed with this build over this month, and in fact, cost is, I think it's gone down a little bit, and performance incrementally better, including the new Intel CPU that was featured this month. But moving into some upgrades, if you wanted to consider those, if you had a little more to spend or want some ideas for the future, well, I'll mention those as well right now. So, but also more are included at newbcomputerbuild.com, as well as other budgets if you wanted to consider those. But if you wanted to kind of upgrade the CPU that was included, you could consider something like the Intel Core i5 13400F for $208.98. You could also consider a graphics card upgrade to something like this Sapphire AMD Radeon RX 6800 for $509.99. That would really bump the gaming performance up significantly. Or you could double your storage, going with something like the Crucial P3 2TB NVMe SSD for $104.99. All right, well, that does it for the $800 best gaming PC build for June 2023. If you have other budgets in mind, like I said, questions, comments as you're building, well, you can check us out. Check these videos out every single month that are posted. Otherwise, visit the site at newbcomputerbuild.com. Best of luck building your next gaming PC.